You know what? I also have, Mike. It's a new Dayton Hypernova.
Yay! Dayton's been fucking prolific lately.
Yeah, get a camera, Dayton. I'm going to read the title of the video as is tradition here. Transphobic home life, religious right-wing neighbor believes COVID-19 is a hoax. Part 3.
Again, we're in the Sunships bag.
You would have got it. Your mom, your dad. I would have got it. I come over here all the time.
Is that a black guy? He's talking to a black guy? All right, this is going to be great.
Hey, Rusty, you see what I'm saying? Your Uncle Larry told us, he came over, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He come over one day, and we sitting there, we was doing a Bible study. We got up, he said, let's go get some lunch. And at the time, I didn't understand why he wanted to go to Burger King. But it's one of the...
I don't understand why anyone want to go to Burger King.
And then I realized that he was black.
Oh.
So it was like, well, you know.
It's one of the few places that has gluten-free buns. And gluten makes him sick or messes him up.
No, it doesn't.
So anyway, so I told him, I gave him his choice.
By the way, I want to just tell you people, all you fucking gluten f***s, right? None of you are allergic to gluten. There's no such thing as a gluten allergy. Gluten, you're not special that like, whoa, gluten really fucks
What
me.
if it's celiac disease?
Gluten messes me up. Look, gluten fucks everybody. It's just, we're just coming to find out that gluten's not a great thing.
You power through it.
For anyone.
You power through it.
But it's like, you know what I mean? That's like saying, man, I don't know what it is, man. It's something special about me that like carbs really do something to me, man. They really make me tired and sluggish. Like, no, that's literally every person that eats too much carbs is going to be useless. Celiac disease.
So we go to Burger King, and when we get there, we get to the door, and they got a big sign.
There we go. I got the
no service without mask.
Without mask.
No entrance. And I won't even want you in the place. So I was putting my mask on when I seen it. So I told your Uncle Larry, I said, Larry, you got to go back to the truck and get your mask. So it made him hot because he had to walk all the way back to the truck. Now listen to the words that he
drip.
said. This is important because I hadn't thought about this. So after we go in, we get our lunch and we come back out. He says, well, if those masks was doing all what they say they're doing and how good they are, how come the numbers are spiking and going straight up? I said, ooh, that's a good point. They tell us we got to wear these masks. But they're catching all these officials that's telling us to wear them, not wearing them when they're in private.
What is that trip? It's driving me insane. I'm sorry. I don't even. It's driving me insane. Bloop.
I'll be honest. There's very few things in the world that drive me nuts. A drip will always do that.
That and like the beep from a smoke detector.
Beep from a smoke detector is bad, but there's something about that drip where I'm not very fussy when it comes to a lot of things. I will absolutely change hotel rooms if there's a drip. Like, that's one of those things. It may seem small, but I'll be like, I'm sorry, can I get another room? Like, I've tried. I can't do this. This drip is going to, like, I'm going to be a murderous madman by the morning if you don't change this room for me.
Work and make a lot of money in the pharmaceutical industry. Okay? They go to them hospitals and deal with doctors every day.
Now I'm trying to see. So he titled this "Phobic Home Life." Have you heard any phobic talk yet?
Not particularly, but
all right, here we go.
Now, your mom has an interesting story about her beautician. Her beautician, you tell me.
By the way, this sounds like a hell of a confrontation that Dayton caught on to.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is fiery.
Her beautician told her that 4 of his friends went in up in Miami County to get tested
At the Burger King.
They love Burger
Everything's in the
That's
Burger
all. You know, that's the only fast food place they have in Dayton. Is Burger King's.
That's all it
That's
is.
it. Only Burger King's.
They signed all the papers, turned the papers in. They sit there for the first hour. Nothing happened. Sit there the second hour. Third hour come, they said, you know what? This is crazy. We don't sit here all day. So they got up and left and never got tested. You know what your mom said?
She said, my son is a disappointment. And my other one is even worse.
God damn it! I was gonna do the second line. You bitch.
She
You
said-
took it from me.
She said to me, she looked me right in my eyes. She said, Roger, I don't know, I'm just assuming his name's Roger.
Probably Roger.
She said, Roger, some days I just want to kill myself because my sons have let me down. We had two, not one, but we had 3 children in this family, and only one of them went on to do anything. And that was simply just have kids.
His sister lives across the street.
The beautician told her, what was it, a week later, 2 weeks later? Yeah. About a week later, they sent them
notification that they were positive.
and they never even took the test. Now, do you understand the big scheme? It's all about picking the money.
But you notice something about Dayton. Dayton's on recording. Dayton gets all uppity with his dad, with his old dad, and with his mom. But with this base black guy, notice how he's like,
Yeah, because it's a simple matter of, man, you raise your voice to me again, I'll fuck you up.
I will smack some skin flakes off of you all fucking a heartbeat.
I'll smack you so hard when you go back in that house, you're going to be in the exact image your parents imagined you'd be. I'll smack you so hard, I'll turn you back into a man. Imagine a black guy hits him so hard that his next video, he's just like, hey guys, how you doing? My name's Earl Schultz. He just starts going his all. You're like, wow, Earl just is back to being Earl again.
And I'm an accountant now.
I actually just got a job. Well, you know, it's really, I'm just at the gas station working at the register, but that's just why I put myself through school at night. I'm actually in a trade school now for woodworking. So I'm learning how to carve my own cabinets out of rare Brazilian rosewood. And you're just like, what happened to him?
Oh, this black guy smacked him really hard.
They just like, this black guy's like some kind of magical genie. You start sending him around the country to fix your kids.
All this vaccine. They're taking our tax dollars and paying for it. That's what they're doing. And they tell me Fauci is making millions. And he was supposed to be the #1 guy over, stuff like that. So, anyway, Earl, wake up.
Anyway, Earl, wake up.
Don't stay asleep and think, oh, well, one thing is don't stay asleep and think that you can just walk in that health food store. Because I was shocked when I went there. I've never seen it like that.
Yeah.
They very seldom, in the years I've been going there, it might have happened once or twice. I've been going there 10 years.
I've been going there since, when they start letting black folks in there here in Dayton.
Last year.
Was that about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I walked in there in 10 years, and it's happened twice that they didn't have that tumor. And this last time they told me, they was basically saying, oh, well, you're going to have to order it because we can't keep it now.
Turmeric?
Because
Talking about
people find out
turmeric?
It helps with COVID. So a lot of people are taking it now, so they can't keep it.
That's right. See, they can't keep the turmeric. So, like, what's happening is, right, is that it's obviously a cure. It has nothing to do with the fact that COVID is fucking up supply chains across the country.
No.
And causing small business to run out of all type of everyday items. Like, you know what I had trouble finding when I went shopping last night? Milk.
Really?
Pretty sure that milk does not cure COVID.
No.
Pretty sure that, although I did ask the guy at Publix last night, I'm like, is there something I should know about? Because now I want more milk. Like, I was only going to get a half a gallon of milk. Now I want 3 gallons of milk. What's going on with the milk? Somebody blew through all the milk. I had to buy that Greenwise shit.
Ew. Oh, I hate that overpriced bullshit.
Yeah, but it was on sale, but it was still like, dude, it was a whole wall of milk gone, except for obviously 2% skim.
designers. Oh, yeah,
all that
that's
shit.
not milk.
And they were like, oh yeah, I guess so. We only got 2% in skim, and I'm like, I'm not buying. I refuse to drink that. It's just milk water. Like it's disgusting. But yeah, I got the green wine stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, sir, that it's just when I saw that last night, I didn't go, man, I guess milk is curing all the COVID and everybody's rushing to buy. The government must be hoarding all of the milk. No, it's because supply chains. It's because COVID. It's because layoffs. It's because there's less truckers and farmers. There's less everything right now.
By that logic, Dad, this rock keeps away tigers. Do you see any tiger? I like to buy that rock, Lisa.
No, Dad, I was just.
She takes the money. She just takes the money.
The other one, that's the one that blocks. That's the one that stops your white blood cells from attacking the red, okay?
Red.
But what I noticed was, one night I was sitting there and I drank a glass of wine after drinking that tea. See, I put it in the tea.
Yeah.
And boy, I was like, woo! And I was like, so that's the reason I warned you.
Yeah.
You don't want to drink and do that, okay?
Yeah. Definitely.
You said, oh, I ain't gonna do that no more. So.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, Dayton sounds drunk. But before we keep playing that, so this guy comes over and he's trying to help him out with getting turmeric in the store. And Dayton, being the good human being he is, secretly records a black guy, calls him transphobic, and religious right-wing neighbor believes COVID-19 is a hoax. This is what he does to this guy that just came over to go, hey, they could probably special order turmeric for you. He secretly recorded him.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He's a fucking. He has absolutely no consideration for anyone else.
Oh, I ain't gonna do that no more. So.
Yeah, I'm so glad that wasn't the turmeric itself, because that would have been even worse.
Is he drunk?
Because we got several different things, so I got them all mixed up in my mind as far as which one did what. I was like, God, that sucks that I can't even have a glass of wine at all without that happening. But then I realized, oh, that's the other stuff. It's good for me, but it's not the turmeric. I don't have to do that every single day.
Or is he nervous around black people?
I think he wants to fuck this black.
You think he wants to? No. He fucks women. Remember, he doesn't fuck men. Seriously, he's been very clear about that.
So it's like that. It's like it made.
Someone's at the door.
That messed up.
Someone's
so
at the
bad
door.
No, that's one of those
like,
shitty clocks that does a bing, bong, bing, boom.
But also,
boom, bing, bing, boom.
but also every 30 seconds it drips. So you know it's a
It's
clock.
a dripping grandfather clock. It's a family heirloom.
It's a grandfather clock with a shitty urethra.
I had like a sip. Not even. I didn't drink a lot. I drank a sip of wine, and I was like, "What's going on?" It's like it was just like everything was spinning. It was like after like a sip of wine, there's that other stuff. So I was like, "Oh, that's why."
I was sitting there watching programs, and
The old man's what was watching his programs.
I had taken the amino acids earlier with tea, and then I decided to drink a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get to the phobic part of this. We're almost done. Maybe it's the last minute.
And it was close to bedtime, and I drank that glass of wine. And when I woke up the next morning, I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa!" So,
Yeah.
and Jerry can tell you one glass of wine don't hardly affect me, okay? So for one glass of wine and I'm waking up like this.
I was like, I'm supposed to do this every single day? I'm like, I was freaking out a little bit.
It sounds like he's having a fun conversation with him. Can somebody explain to me why this is titled Phobic Home Life?
Because Dayton Hypernova is a disingenuous, mentally ill, deceptive little. Just thought that would explain.
Okay,
basic.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't aware that that's what he was.